Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're just going to do a quick update on Dex Vault and how the vault has held up over the last couple of days with the recent news and crypto and all that. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you join my Telegram group. I've opened up a new group now that you allow everyone to chat in. I share different bits of information in it regularly, so look, make sure you pop in to have a chat and see what your concerns are in crypto, and any new projects or anything like that, let me know in the Telegram chat. So here we are, obviously on the Dex Finance Discord server. I'd make sure you join if you're involved in the platform or looking to learn more about it. So just a quick recap of latest news. Obviously the partnership with EMP went through. They have EMP vaults there and they're obviously, hence they're market partners. So we have Ethereum EMP and USDEX and USDC combination. Currently in that pool it's roughly around 98%. I presume it's down a little bit more, but a lot of wallets have entered it. We have new farms added from Tina platform, which is obviously really good. Adding more farms is always a good sign for growth. Again, invest in Frax hot as pairs. That's again through the Tina platform. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but look, there's a big deposit there straight away from, I'd imagine it's from the team, but it's decent enough farm anyway. Migration, I think this was obviously before I made the last video, was about migrating nodes over or migrating farms from the old vaults to the new vaults. So this is pretty much to reward people that had to pay money for fees and stuff like that. Obviously the big news just yesterday was Dex Vault's live on Canto blockchain. Canto's free public infrastructure and contract secure revenue model made the decision easy for him. I have to learn a bit more about Canto and what it is. I haven't really jumped much into that blockchain in general. So in terms of marketing, obviously we have this partnership with the big one, and this thing obviously shown the difference in the APYs, as you can see here, for staking your BNBX and BNB. Currently it's better in Dex Vault. I am in Beefy at the moment, so I might consider moving this over to Dex Vault now in the coming days to see how it is. And also this one, the BNB one as well, is much better. So the APYs are much higher at the moment on Dex Vault, so it's something to keep in mind when you have LP tokens and you're looking to move them around. So this is really interesting here. We're getting ready to start a marketing campaign focusing on grabbing TVL from Beefy. Very aggressive approach straight away from the start from the team. The aim here is obviously to be pushing it to get TVL from Beefy, because Beefy is one of the big ones. I think it's a big move also to be calling out Beefy on Twitter as well, to saying, look, why are you using Beefy, move over to Dex Vault. So it's an aggressive approach from the team, but at the end of the day they have the infrastructure in place to kind of battle it out with Beefy. So it'll be very interesting to see how this goes. Obviously I'm involved in both myself, but Dex Vault, I like them from the way their system is built out. Beefy is handy obviously for just your set it and forget it approach. So it'll be very interesting to see how this plays out. So we're just going to jump into my actual vault here now in a moment. So you can see here, obviously there's been a few new vaults. Green Apple Express is a featured vault, almost 500,000 in it. So the different tokens are in it. Gives you your APY, which is a very high APY considering the risk level is not too high, which is good. Loads of different tokens you can stake in it. I'm looking forward to new chains being added. I think they mentioned that they will be adding new chains shortly. So if we jump into my vault here, again, there's 3 wallets invested in this. So you can see here, I'm just going to quickly go back. So I have $602 currently invested in this. If I go back to my previous video, it's 635. Yes, the vault is down in value, but crypto has been down since then. BNB with the BUSD banning and fiasco yesterday, BNB took a big hit in the price. So obviously that's a big impact on mine because of I have BNB twice in it. It's something maybe to look at in the future to change it a bit more around, but my risk level is fairly low and my APY is not too bad for it either, so I'm kind of happy enough with it. These are tokens I would have been holding anyway, BNB and Cake, and obviously the USDC and the US Dex I was holding. So my real exposure here is to DexShare, which yes is down from where I think I got in around here maybe. But in saying that, we're in roughly an area here, so I can anticipate it again to basically settle out maybe around the $20 to $22, $25 mark, and then start to see a bit of momentum again upwards once everything kind of calms down around BUSD and the BNB ecosystem in general, BSC ecosystem. So our performance in the vault here, you can see it's my own personal addition to it. We have the total additions to it. Performance has been decent enough TVL wise. Again, if you're looking to get involved in this, you can just use the link below, deposit basically you can deposit any kind of single token into it and it'll deposit into you, so you can be in BNB, BUSD, USDC and so on. Deposit straight into the pool. Obviously you'll be coming into this section with your TVL. Again, just to emphasize that I have no access to this vault. It's not just because it's the CryptoHuntzman vault, it doesn't mean I have access to coins or funds or anything like that. It's all done through Dex Finance. I just have it branded as my own vault. So I do get I think it is 1% from each harvest that's done from everything combined. So that, I think that's the only thing I'm doing. But as I mentioned before, once this vault starts to grow in value to 1%, then I'm going to start doing giveaways in my Telegram group. So again, making sure you're joining there if you deposit into it. Obviously I can see who deposited into it, I can see their addresses here. So what I'll be doing is an airdrop to a random address in it, excluding my own two deposits anyway, of course. Profit wise, I suppose, is the next big thing. You can see here, not major profit. The biggest reason here is because of my TVL. I need to increase the TVL to have auto harvest more frequent. Obviously, the more frequent we can harvest, the more of a profit we'll make, and the quicker our balance will grow. So at the moment, it's every, I think, 6 or 7 days. Yeah, 7 days. So in saying that, I'm not too worried about it. It's a very small amount, so roughly $3 of profit has been earned, considering that I'm only taking 20% profit from this vault. So the ETF that I've taken it out in is holding in all these tokens. So if we look at the fund here, you can see here's the ETF breakdown. So out of that $2 or $3 worth of coin rewards, this is the breakdown of it. So if I want to, I can burn my ETF into all these tokens. Obviously I have to approve each token, so there is going to be a fee there to approve it, so hence why I'm kind of letting it go a bit longer. But it's a really good way to get a bit of exposure to all these chains without necessarily having to go and individually buy them. So if I was to buy $600 odd worth of these tokens, that's it, I haven't bought, and then I have to go around and start trying to make them earn for me individually. Whereas this way it allowed me to deposit my 600. This is going to grow, my invest amount is going to grow from the compounding of the 8%, and also then this is going to grow, so I'll have exposure to all these different networks basically and chains. So you know, I'm delighted with this approach, and I think this is a brilliant feature for it. So yeah, look, that's pretty much it. I'm looking to add a bit more to this now soon. I'm trying to get a bit more BNB together to put into it. Again, if you're interested to get involved in it, the link is in the description. Very simple to add to it. I think it's a really good way to help diversify your portfolio and help give you a bit of exposure to other chains. And also, if you're holding the likes of USDC, BNB or Cake or anything like that, you might as well have it working for you than having it sitting maybe in your wallet potentially. So again, not financial advice, there's obviously risks involved, but for me personally, I'm happy to let this run. Not too concerned about the amount I'm earning yet. I'm growing this, so once the markets increase and improve, obviously everything is going to increase here. So yeah, look, we're going to leave it there for today's video. Thanks for taking the time in watching it, and if you enjoyed it, don't forget to comment, like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks very much for watching, and hope everyone has a great day. Thank you. Bye.